You're very good. You're very good. So, okay then. Yeah, you learned it. You learned it by being yourself. Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Y'all wondering how I got here. It's only right that I tell the story. I won't be needing these anymore. Peace, beloved family. Scott Brown here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to explain to you all and show you all what did I do to heal myself going raw vegan when I had my injury. To the point that my doctor did not believe me whatsoever in what I did. This video is all about showing you the fruits, the vegetables, the herbs, and what did I do to heal myself in such a quicker time than to go the allopathic route, which is the medical routes when it comes to heal. Tell you the story of what happened. Apart from content creating and apart from working out, I am one hell of a dancer. I love to dance. That has been in my blood, you know, being that I'm a Jamaican man, you know, my love for dance, my love for the rhythm. I was dancing with this young lady and I did not see the water on the floor. It was like 3 a.m. I didn't see the water on the floor, and one thing led to another. I slipped and fell, and her body weight landed on my body weight, and my ankle took a mean, nasty turn.
Emotional damage.
The ER, I was in the ER. My foot was heavily swollen, and to the point that I was wheelchair bound, okay? So I was in a wheelchair, and when I went to the doctor while I was in Miami, the doctor said that because of my strong bone structure and the density of my bones, I prevented something that could have been way more catastrophic, which means to break my foot. So I didn't break my foot, I just had a really nasty sprain. And the doctor at the time was telling me that it's gonna take like a month or it's gonna take like 2 months to heal up. I said, okay, doc, not a problem. Fast forward, I'm here back in New York. Give a big shout out to Mama Burnhard for being there for me. She was there for me all the way through to help me as far as like what fruits I needed, what herbs I needed. So coming back to New York, I was already on a mission to really heal myself and get rid of the inflammation. You have to understand that when you have an injury of some sort, or if you are feeling down, or if you feel compromised, most likely it's a buildup of inflammation. And what we need to do to combat that inflammation is anti-inflammatory foods. So shout outs to Mama Bernhard. She was there for me. I had to recover in about 2 weeks because the next 2 weeks I need to fly back out to Miami so I can host Vegan Day. So I was really on a mission. It's an anti-inflammatory fruits, herb, vegetables, sea moss, things of that nature. I knew what time it was. So within 2 weeks, I stayed home. I did not leave. I couldn't leave anywhere. I had my good old crutches with me, and I decided that I need to heal myself. So fast forward, before I left Miami, of course, I got to go to the doctor. So when I went to the doctor took a look at my foot. I was blown away about how much I have healed myself thus far. The swelling went all the way down to the point that your boy could actually walk. And she asked me, and I have the video, I'll play it. She asked me, Scott, what did you do? I told her, Doc, all I did was fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, sea moss, and herbs.
So the inflammation in general has gotten a lot better.
I told you, I was just eating nothing but vegetables, fruits. I was water fasting. I was, you know, most of these things is caused by inflammation.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
if it's inflammation,
Yep.
anti-inflammatory foods and things of that nature. And her face was very peculiar. Like, she was just like, oh wow. Like, she was very shocked at the results that came through from that. Needless to say, the doctor didn't really believe me as much, but I did heal myself half of the time, because my doctor back then was saying, oh, it's gonna take a month, but I know that herbs shall be the healing of the world, and let that food be thy medicine. For the long talking, I'm here standing, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling strong. And when I'm going into the raw vegan, I'm not thinking about protein, I'm not thinking about, oh, if I'm losing muscle size or whatever. Right now is the time for me to nurture my body and make sure that my internal health is on par. I don't have no qualms with that. I know that I need to reduce the cooked foods, the processed foods, the chips, whatever, all of that. Just because it's vegan doesn't mean that it's healthy. I knew that I need to come back to Mother Nature. I knew that I need to go into a raw fast or detox. Without further ado, let me talk about the herbs that I was using during my healing process. Disclaimer, I'm never here to force anyone. I'm only here to educate and to share my very own experience and the knowledge that I have. All right. So first off, we have the bitters. Shout out to high frequency tea. I don't go anywhere without the bitters. Why? Because the bitters, this is going to help for your liver function and destroy parasites, and also very anti-inflammatory as well. There's inflammation, and then when you add in the bitters, when you add in the fruits, the vegetables, the herbs, break down the inflammation, especially with cold showers as well. But the bitters, a mini detox, gonna help reduce the pollutants in your body, the parasites, so the mucus out of your body. And this is a complex of bitters. One of my favorites, Casa Sagrada, definitely a parasite killer. Quassia, you have the yellow dock, and also you have the Prodigosia. All right, so get your bitters at high frequency tea, and this is really gonna help you. Another herb that I use, the joint and bone builder, which is also a complex from high frequency tea. Well, now what does a complex mean? It means that multiple herbs at one time. All right, so we have the red clover, amazing. Mullein, really great for the respiratory system. The St. John's wort and nettles. This is all, it's going to help you to build up the bone structure. So when it comes to my herbs, I took it in the morning. These are herbs that I take in the morning. If I'm not eating fruit, then I'm taking some kind of herbal tea or tinctures. So the joint and bone builder from high frequency tea, you already know, sea moss. And I had 2 brands of sea moss that I want to show you all today. I have the Vital Vegan purple and gold sea moss, and we have the sea moss straight from Honduras, which is the Bolinga sea moss right here, straight from Dr. Sebi son. Shouts to my brother Victor. He actually gifted this to me and aid into my health. And so why sea moss? Sea moss is great for bone structure. It's great for bone building. Remember, when I went to the doctor said because of my strong bone structure and the density of my bones, I was able to prevent breaking it. I just came out with a very bad sprain. But of course, I had to heal myself. So the sea moss is really great for you. Heart health, skin health, bone density, remove the mucus, kills the parasites, remove toxins out of the body. So this was definitely a staple for me. I'll take 2 scoops to 1 scoop a day. Let's get into the fruits that I was eating, because I ate my fruits in the morning time. Yes, I will eat it throughout the day, but in the morning time, I was very heavy on fruits. Blueberries, organic blueberries. This is really great for you. Really great for your antioxidants. Really great for getting out the mucus and also getting out anything that shouldn't be in the body. Very anti-inflammatory, right? So organic blueberries was a staple of mine for sure, and aiding with them antioxidants as well too. Blueberries, really, really good for you. Apples, not just apples, but Honeycrisp apples. Organic Honeycrisp apples, especially now that apples are in season. These are really good for you. So what I would do, I would juice the Honeycrisp apples with some ginger and take it in the morning time. Of course, I wasn't able to do that until I was able to get them back on my feet. Shout outs to Mama Burnhard. She really helped me. Honeycrisp apples with ginger, highly inflammatory. This is gonna reduce the swelling of your injury. Some watermelon. So I had a huge watermelon here, but I juiced it with some ginger. Watermelon, great for circulation, highly inflammatory as well. Great antioxidants. This is really gonna help purge your body of toxins and parasites that do not belong there, and also reduces the inflammation, kills the inflammation. And that's the most important thing, man. You know, when it comes to juicing, it's like one of my favorite things, because when you have anything that's in a liquid form, the body is going to absorb it quicker because it's liquid. It's just gonna attach itself to it instead of just eating the watermelon, which I do not mind. But during the time that I was injured, it was just better for me to just drink the watermelon like so. So we talk about watermelon, but I'm gonna introduce you to another melon that I was using and probably a lot of people don't see. What about bitter melon? Now, anything that is bitter it's going to be a parasite killer and also is going to aid you towards your health as far as destroying the inflammation. So I had bitter melon as well too, but I had it as a shot because it's extremely bitter. So I will do a bitter melon shot with some ginger, and I will drink it, and it will destroy the candida. It will destroy the parasites out of the body. It would allow the body to become more functioning, more efficient as well. So it's really great for hydration. And this is really anti-inflammatory. I said before, most of these injuries and most of these ailments is caused by inflammation. So in order to fight the inflammation, we need to be anti-inflammatory. Knowledge is power when knowledge is being applied. So definitely get you some bitter melon. Most of these fruits were provided by Food for Niggas, so shout out to Food for Niggas. But yeah, bitter melon was definitely a staple. We had some grapes, not just grapes, but seeded grapes, grapes with seeds. You already know, if it ain't seeded, don't eat it. They're highly alkaline, and everything that I consumed throughout the healing process was a part of the Dr. Sebi's list. Very highly alkaline. Reduce the inflammation. It's going to kill the parasites. It's going to give you a good amount of energy. Really good for heart health. It's really good for skin health. And the grapes is really going to aid you in increasing your overall immunity, especially when a time where it's the winter time, people are getting sick, people are getting compromised. I tell them all the time, I barely get sick because I know what I have to do. I know I have to get proper rest, which is definitely part of my recovery. I know that I have to drink a good amount of water, definitely have to hydrate, and you have to eat your fruits and vegetables. You have to get your minerals in. Everybody wants to talk about macronutrients, protein, fats, and carbs, but what about the essential minerals? That's what you need to focus on. And this is the reason why I look the way that I look from the lifestyle that I eat, but not also from the external, but the internal health is very healthy as well. So grapes, I was definitely consuming some grapes. Key lime, organic key lime. If it ain't seeded, don't eat it. But the key limes with the seeds, when you get natural spring water and squeeze the key lime into the natural spring water, you somewhat make an alkaline water, which I was drinking every single morning, right? So I was drinking it every single morning to just flush out the mucus out my body, flush out the toxins out my body. Whatever is there in my body that's not supposed to be there may be flushed out. Because the fact of the matter is that these things that do not belong in our body need to be filtered out. You may have some withdrawal phases or withdrawal moments where it's like, oh, I feel tired. Oh, my energy is going up and down. Or I may feel, some kind of weird way, not knowing that the body is just filtering out the things that are not supposed to be there. All right. So if you know, you know. Key lime with spring water. Another fruit that I would love to talk about, sour sop. I don't have it with me, but in the last video of the What I Eat in a Day raw vegan video, I had the sour sop with me. Sour sop was definitely a staple. If I wasn't eating the sour sop itself, I was drinking the tea. Overall, very anti-inflammatory fruit. It's a super fruit. This thing is gonna have cancer killing properties as well. It's such as the bitter melon. I forgot to mention that, but the bitter melon also has cancer killing properties because these things are highly anti-inflammatory. So it's going to fight against the inflammation. It's also going to get rid of the mucus. It's also going to get rid of the parasites. It's going to give you more energy. It's going to give you more longevity. It's going to give you more liberty as well. So the sour sop was definitely a staple in my healing journey. I think I named some of the fruits that I was consuming throughout my healing journey, some pears from time to time, but I'm a very simple man when it comes to certain things. I don't like to complicate things. If you tell me, okay, Scott, this is what you have to do. You have to take these bitters in the morning. I don't care about taste. I care about health. Some people are so trapped in when it comes to taste, not knowing that if you do take a bitters and you start make up your face and you start, oh my gosh, you don't understand that that's the body's signal. That's the body communicating to you that the parasites in the body do not like this taste right now. What parasites love? They love sweetness. They love anything that is artificial. Body's so used to that, then that's when there's going to be the withdrawal phases, or there's going to be a reaction towards that. From the fruits and the herbs that I was eating a lot of salads. Because fruits detox the body. The vegetables rebuild the body. So for me, during the recovery phase, I was eating arugula, watercress, kale, alfalfa sprouts, avocado, microgreens. That's what I was doing. And some hemp seeds as well too. You know, little hemp seeds in there. But everything that I did towards healing myself in such a quicker time was pretty much raw vegan, alkaline raw vegan, according to the Dr. Sebi nutritional guide.
Moms have me doing things every morning like this. That's sea moms, okay? Sea moms have me falling on my knees every morning.
I did not sway from anything. I did not try to compromise anything, to the point where my doctor didn't believe me. But like I said before, let thy food be thy medicine. You got to learn to sacrifice in order for a greater gain. For my people out there that are suffering with injuries, my athletes out there that suffer with injuries, or anybody that's suffering with a chronic illness or chronic disease, you are not going to heal yourself eating them processed foods, eating the Kentucky Fried Chicken, eating the McDonald's, eating the fried foods and the junk foods. You are hindering yourself from healing. This is healing right here. The all natural. The all natural. If you're tired of being on all those medications, all those pharmaceuticals and pills, you need to make the sacrifice. You need to come to your senses that this is not natural. This is not made from Jah. This is not made from God. This is not made from Almighty Father. So when you come back into the nature of things, your body is going to heal yourself. All right? Allow the body to heal itself. We've been trashing our temple for far too long. Take care of your body. Take care of your temple. Cherish your temple and watch how it takes care of you. We got to stop being sheeps in society being led by a shepherd of destruction. Because the thing is that society don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you win. These things were not taught to us. So we have to take the initiative in order to learn and in order to incorporate these certain things. If I didn't have the knowledge that I knew, I don't know where I would be. I probably still have to use these walkers. I probably still have to use a cane. I'll probably still have to be in a wheelchair. And that's something that really humbled me, man. Like, to be in that wheelchair and people are pushing you. Miami International Airport all the way to LaGuardia. And it's just like, wow, like I really had a moment where I almost became depressed. I almost went to that dark place. But if you don't know, you don't know. But once you know, you have a chance of doing better. So I knew that I could heal myself. I don't need to take the pharmaceuticals. I don't need to take those pills. I don't need to take painkillers. My painkiller, my medicine is the food that the Almighty Jah, the Almighty Father has put on the earth for us. And we need to come back to Mother Nature. We need to start to become scholars instead of becoming sheep. Become a scholar instead of becoming a sheep. And this is the way that I was able to heal myself. And this is a video that a lot of people have been wanting me to do because they seen the progress. They was like, wait, Scott, you was just injured a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Now you're back on your feet. You're hosting Vegan Nail. You're back on your feet. You started dancing again. You started working out again. I just have to say, give thanks and praises to the Most High for knowledge and strength, and using the knowledge and strength to not just heal myself, but to heal others as well. And this is the reason why I'm providing this information to you all. It's your boy, Scott Burnhard. Rate, comment, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to all my subscribers. Yes, we reached 500,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. Job blessings to you all. Please, if you're looking for custom online training when it comes to fitness, when it comes to nutrition, where you need somebody who's going to keep you accountable, check out my website, www.workhardburnhard.com. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. Check out my free support group on Facebook for anybody that's looking to raw vegan fast and detox. The link will be in the description below. And comment down below. I think in the year of 2024, I personally want to do a retreat for you all, which is going to be a holistic retreat. We can heal ourselves with the fruits, the vegetables, and the herbs that Almighty Jah has put on the earth for us, so we can let that food be that medicine. All right, so a lot of things in store for the next year, for the new year. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy healing and God bless.